Good morning, students. I am Rehana, your chemistry teacher, going to explain you carbon and its compound on your great demand. So, children, the date of today is 19th 11 2020. Day is Thursday. Thought of the day is be the energy you want to attract. If you are willing to attract something, then you should have such type of potential. Earth attract everything towards itself, so it have the energy to attract. It has some potential. That is why the things attracted towards it. Similarly, magnets attract. So you should have the energy, only then there will be attraction towards you. So children, our topic is carbon and its compounds. But mainly in this chapter, we will study about the organic compounds. What is the difference in organic and inorganic compounds? Inorganic and organic, isn't it? Inorganic and organic compounds were classified by Berzelius. By saying that organic compounds can not be prepared in laboratory. A natural force that is known as vital force is required for their synthesis. Okay, and inorganic compounds we can prepare in the lab, in the industries as usual. So the carbon compounds which can be prepared in the lab or in industries were kept in the category of inorganic compounds, while for which it was thought that some natural force, some vital force is required for their synthesis, were kept in the category of organic compounds. And this theory was named as vital force theory. But this theory get a very setback when Wohler prepared urea in laboratory. Wohler prepared urea in laboratory. So this theory was discarded because the Wohler was able to prepare by heating the ammonium cyanate. NH4 CNO, he heat the compound and prepared that is known as ammonia, that is known as urea.